Well, hello, it's Heidi. I'm super excited for you to join me today. We are going to eat an artichoke. Yes, what is the etiquette of eating an artichoke? By the end of this video, you're going to know all about it and you're going to be ordering it every time you can, eating it at other people's houses, and serving it to your guests when they come to yours. So stay tuned. Thank you. Well, hello, so happy you're with me today. We are going to talk about eating one of the so-called tricky foods. We are going to eat an artichoke today. Okay, so artichokes, beautiful, aren't they? Aren't they such a beautiful thing? You know, they're actually a thistle. They are members of the sunflower family and they are immature. If you let them go, they have this most gorgeous purple flower that comes out on top of them. So artichokes, we're going to eat one today. Someone has properly prepared one, and if you have them at home or you're out in a restaurant and you order artichokes, you're very elegant, aren't you? Well, of course you are. And now we're just going to go over how you eat them. But first off, where did they come from? How long have artichokes been around? Because, you know, if you follow my channel, I love to know the origin story. So, well, there is an origin story to artichokes. They've been around for millennia. Yes, you know, there is a great story about where they came from, and it goes back to ancient Greece. And Zeus, yes, that Zeus, the god, was there visiting his brother Poseidon one day. They came out of the sea and they saw this beautiful woman there. She was immortal. And Zeus went over there with his wily ways and sort of seduced her a little bit. And she fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. And he said, you know, when I'm not home in Olympus with my wife, I think I'd like to make you into a goddess so we can have little rendezvous when I'm over here visiting my brother. And she said, sounds good, let's go for it. So, boom, Zeus made her into a goddess. And so this is all going great, except when he went home to his wife, there's that. You know, her name was Cynara. She got a little bit lonely, a little homesick, wanted to see her mom and her friends. So she thought she'll just take a quick trip back to the mortal world. Zeus will never know. And she came back. Well, Zeus, he's a god. He knew. And he said, I don't think this is going to work. So I'm sending you back to the mortal world as an artichoke. So this artichoke, I think it's this lovely, lovely girl. There you go. There's a story. I can tell you a little bit more sort of on this love line. The ancient Greeks and the ancient Romans loved artichokes. They thought they were, of course, a delicacy, as they are today. They believed they were an aphrodisiac. Well, so there's that. And specifically, they thought eating artichokes, the aphrodisiac, would help aid in creating a baby boy. So if you're trying to procreate and thinking in particular you'd like a baby boy, I don't know, take a page from the ancient Romans and Greeks and eat a bunch of artichokes. Okay, so now you say, okay, Heidi, cool origin story. But now let's eat one. How do we eat one? You know, don't be intimidated. It's really super easy and finger foods to a point. Okay, so our artichoke, we've ordered this. We're in a restaurant or in someone's home and we're served this artichoke and we have a nice aioli to accompany it and some melted butter. Where to begin? It's easy. What you start doing is just start removing the leaves. Yes, one leaf at a time. Dip it into the butter or the aioli, whatever you would like. And then you take it and you just pull it through your teeth. That's it. There is just a little bit of this beautiful meat, shall we say. It is a vegetable. at the very bottom, not the whole leaf, of course, just at the very bottom. So you just put the very bottom into your mouth, pull this through your teeth, and you get this gorgeous, gorgeous artichoke. So now, what's the etiquette, Heidi? What am I supposed to do? Just put it on the side of your plate. And so you just work your way around the artichoke, and you just keep going, keep dipping, eating, and then putting them aside. And then you just keep going until you get down to the choke. There is an actual choke in the artichoke, but it's this very hairy thing. I'm going to show you one. And here is this hairy choke. You do not eat the hairy choke, aptly named, you'll choke, so no. So what you'll do is when you get down to that point, you would just take a spoon. You probably have a spoon there, if it is not already prepared for you. And then you can just spoon away this hairy part and you get to the actual artichoke. And this part then, this is the part that you would actually use your knife and fork to cut. I'm going to move my butter so you can see. So you just actually use your knife and fork to cut this part. And that's it. That is as easy as it is to eat an artichoke. So if you're served this, it's such an elegant, wonderful food. It's not that tricky either, is it? And it has this cool origin story. And you know what's even better? We know what to do with our utensils. I'm going to say I'm finished. You know, the 10-20 position. You already knew that. Okay, so, you know, cool origin story. Beautiful, beautiful plant, and it's good for you. It's super low in calories. An entire large artichoke has just over 70 calories. It's full of all kinds of things that are good for you, antioxidants, vitamin C. It's almost a superfood. So start thinking about artichokes. When you look at those in the grocery store, buy a couple. They're really quite easy to prepare. So this sounds good, but what if you order one in a restaurant and it comes already finished? It could already come like this with the artichoke heart in the middle. Someone's already taken it apart for you. And you look at this and you say, oh darn, I wanted to show off my talents. I know to pull off each leaf at a time, one by one, dip it in the sauce and pull it through my teeth. Darn it, I wanted to show off. But it's already done for you, but it's the same way. You would just do the same thing and then put the leaves on the side of the plate. So marvelous, marvelous food, good for you, low cal, a lot of fun, kind of a show off thing. And I'm going to try a beautiful Sauvignon Blanc, actually the best Sauvignon Blanc, Georgia by Lael Vineyards, the absolute best. Love them. So cheers to you. Here's to eating artichokes. I hope that you've enjoyed the origin story. I hope you try this at home. I hope you order them in restaurants. And best of luck to you on your artichoke journey. As I always say, cheers, and please be kind. Thank you.